What if everything you've been told about fixing your metabolism was completely wrong? Hi, I'm Dr. Leona Allen, founder of Freedom Health Systems, and I help men and women reset their metabolism so they can feel energized, clear headed, and confident in their bodies again. Check this out. A 2019 Harvard study revealed that 88% of Americans are metabolically unhealthy. That's not just a statistic. It's the reason why you're feeling exhausted, foggy, and frustrated despite your discipline and success in other areas of your life. In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you exactly why your body seems to be fighting against you, and more importantly, the proven system that's helped hundreds of my clients break free from this cycle and reclaim their energy, clarity, and confidence. If you've been told everything looks normal on your labs despite feeling that something isn't right, or if you've tried countless diets and exercise programs with disappointing results, what I'm about to share could transform your life. Let me ask you this. Have you been eating clean, cutting carbs, exercising more, doing everything right, yet still waking up exhausted? Do you find yourself reaching for caffeine multiple times a day just to function? Are you battling intense cravings that seem impossible to control? Feeling like your brain is in a fog or watching your weight creep up no matter what you do? I see these patterns all the time. You push through the exhaustion because that's what you've always done. You're used to solving problems and overcoming obstacles through sheer determination. But no matter how much effort you put in, it feels like your body is betraying you. Your energy crashes halfway through the day. You snap at your loved ones because you're running on empty. You struggle to focus on important tasks. And by evening, you're too drained to enjoy the life you worked so hard to build. The most frustrating part? When you finally gather the courage to see your doctor, they run a few basic tests, then dismiss your concerns because your labs fall within normal ranges. Maybe they suggest you need to exercise more or eat less, as if you haven't tried that already. Or worse, they imply it's all in your head or that it's just aging. So you leave feeling discouraged, increasingly hopeless, and wondering if this is your new normal. Meanwhile, your symptoms keep getting worse and you still don't have answers. I know exactly how this feels because I've been there myself, and I've helped many men and women who felt exactly like you do now. So here's what I need you to understand. Your body isn't broken. These symptoms aren't random, and they're certainly not all in your head. It's like a car dashboard lighting up with warning signs. Those lights aren't the problem. They're just letting you know something's going wrong under the hood. And the good news, once you understand what's really happening inside your body, everything starts to make sense. And more importantly, you can finally do something about it. If you're nodding your head right now, you've probably tried at least some of the solutions that everyone recommends. But here's the truth. These common approaches are failing you because they're based on outdated science that doesn't address what's really happening in your body. First, you've been told to eat less and move more as if your body is simply a math equation. But what they don't tell you is that severely restricting calories actually slows down your metabolism, making weight loss even harder while intensifying your cravings. Your body thinks it's starving, so it fights back by conserving energy and making you obsess over food. Then there's the push for more intense exercise. No pain, no gain, right? Wrong. When your metabolism is already struggling, pushing yourself through high intensity workouts can actually spike stress hormones like cortisol, leaving you more exhausted than before, stuck in a cycle of inflammation and stress, and holding on to stubborn fat instead of burning it. It's like trying to fix a car's engine problems by just pushing it harder instead of fixing what's broken under the hood. Then, of course, there are pills, powders, and supplements that promise quick fixes. Sure, they might give you a burst of energy or suppress your appetite, but they don't fix the root problem. And for someone with their busy schedule, the last thing you need is another temporary band-aid solution. Here's the real issue. A study published in the journal Metabolic Syndrome and Related Disorders found that only about 12% of American adults are metabolically healthy. That means nearly 88% of American adults, whether they realize it or not, are struggling with their metabolism, impacting their energy, hormones, digestion, and fat storage. And yet, they're told just to try harder. But here's the truth: willpower isn't the problem, your metabolism is. Take my client Lauren, for example. Lauren is a heart attack survivor, but years after his attack, he still struggled with muscle weakness, obesity, and exhaustion. He had tried everything, but nothing seemed to work. But within just 12 weeks of addressing the root cause of his metabolic dysfunction using the method I'm about to share, his energy soared, his strength returned, he lost over 30 pounds, and he was able to get off all of his medications. For the first time in years, he finally felt like himself again. If you've been doing everything right and still not seeing results, it's not all your fault. Traditional approaches have failed you because they only address the symptoms and not the root causes. You don't just need another supplement, diet, or exercise plan. You need to fix what's happening beneath the surface where your metabolism actually functions. So, what's really going on inside your body? Why do you feel this way despite doing everything right? The answer lies much deeper than calories or exercise routines, because the real issue isn't how much you eat or how hard you work out. It's about what's happening inside your cells. According to research published in Diabetes Care, Nature, and Current Opinion in Endocrinology, the true culprits behind metabolic dysfunction are toxins, chronic inflammation, and hormonal imbalances. These disrupt your metabolism at the cellular level, keeping you trapped in a cycle of fatigue, cravings, and digestive distress. Let me break this down in simple terms. Inside every cell in your body are tiny power plants called mitochondria. Think of them as the engines that convert your food into energy. When your mitochondria are strong and healthy, your body runs smoothly. When they're damaged, everything slows down. And it doesn't matter how clean you eat or how much you exercise. If your mitochondria aren't functioning properly, you will always feel exhausted no matter how much sleep you get. Foggy, unfocused, and forgetful, or out of balance as your body struggles to regulate hormones and metabolism. And that's just the beginning. This cellular dysfunction creates a cascade of problems throughout your entire body. Your liver is responsible for processing hormones and detoxifying your body. But when it's overloaded with environmental toxins, processed foods, and even stress hormones, it can't function properly. This can lead to stubborn weight gain, especially around your midsection, and unpredictable mood swings. Your gut isn't just for digestion. It's the command center for your immune system and even your brain. But in today's world, processed foods, antibiotics, and chronic stress inflame your gut, disrupting your entire body. This impacts digestion, immunity, and mental clarity because your gut is directly connected to your brain through what researchers call the gut-brain axis. Your endocrine system regulates energy, hunger, and metabolism. But hormonal disruptors from food, microplastics, and environmental toxins scramble the signals your body is sending. As a result, your body can't properly burn fat, regulate energy, or control cravings no matter what you do. It's like trying to drive a car with faulty wiring. Imagine pressing the gas pedal in your car, but instead of speeding up, your windshield wipers turn on. That's what happens when your body's internal signals get crossed. Your metabolism isn't broken, it's getting the wrong instructions. And this is why traditional approaches like cutting calories or pushing yourself harder at the gym don't work long term. They're only addressing the symptoms while ignoring what's happening beneath the surface. Here's what I need you to know. Until you fix these three fundamental issues, mitochondrial dysfunction, toxic overload, and hormonal imbalance, you'll remain stuck in this cycle. No diet or workout will override this dysfunction, But once you heal your metabolism at the cellular level, everything starts to change. Your metabolism starts working for you instead of against you. Your energy returns naturally. Your mind feels clear again. And those stubborn symptoms, they finally start to disappear. Now that you understand why traditional approaches fail and why fixing your metabolism at the cellular level is the only sustainable solution, let me show you exactly how to turn things around. I call it the Metabolic Reset System. But let me be clear, this is not another weight loss program. It's not about counting calories. It's not about pushing yourself harder in the gym. And it's definitely not about relying on willpower to fight against your body. The Metabolic Reset System is different. Instead of forcing your body to change, this system works with your biology instead of against it. Most programs try to force weight loss through restriction and discipline, but the metabolic reset system heals your metabolism from the inside out so your body naturally starts working for you. And it happens in 3 distinct phases. Phase 1, recalibrate. First, we remove the hidden metabolic blockers that have been sabotaging your efforts and prime your cells for healing. We reset inflammation, clear out toxins, and calm stress signals that have been disrupting your metabolism. Phase 2, rebuild. Now that your body is ready, we focus on restoring mitochondrial function, repairing gut health, and rebalancing hormone signaling. This step fixes the core systems that control your energy, metabolism, and digestion. Phase 3, reclaim. This is where we lock in your results and restore metabolic flexibility for life. Your body finally understands how to burn fat efficiently, stabilize energy, and regulate hunger naturally without relying on restrictive diets or endless workouts. Each phase systematically transforms your body from a state of metabolic gridlock where everything you try seems to backfire into complete metabolic freedom. This means sustainable weight loss without constant hunger or cravings, steady all day energy without crashes or relying on caffeine, mental clarity and focus so you can show up fully in your life, balanced hormones that support mood, sleep, and overall well being, and improved digestion without bloating, discomfort, or food sensitivities. But wait, I need to tell you something important. The real reason you've been struggling isn't what you think it is, and what I'm about to share next could completely transform your understanding of your health. I understand this struggle on a deeply personal level, not just from working with clients, but because I've lived it myself. As a licensed chiropractor with over 20 years of clinical experience specializing in functional nutrition, I've dedicated my career to helping people uncover the true root causes of chronic health issues. But my greatest teacher wasn't my professional degrees or certifications. It was my own health crisis. After having my 2 sons in 2008 and 2011, my body changed in ways I never expected. I found myself 70 pounds overweight, struggling with prediabetes, gallbladder issues, and fatty liver disease, and I was physically and mentally exhausted. And here's the thing, I thought I was doing everything right. I ate better than most, I exercised regularly, I took my handful of supplements every day, but instead of getting better, my health only got worse. And the worst part, I could not figure out why. But deep down inside, I knew something just wasn't right. And I refused to accept that feeling this way was normal or that I was just getting older and I had to learn to live with it. So I started questioning everything I thought I knew. I looked beyond the standard advice, searching for real answers. And that's when I discovered cutting edge research on cellular metabolism, mitochondrial function, and metabolic signaling, the kind of science that goes beyond conventional thinking. I studied it. And most importantly, I applied these strategies on myself. And the transformation was life changing. I lost the extra weight without starving myself or overexercising. My energy came back. My brain fog disappeared. My lab markers completely turned around, and I felt young again. But it wasn't enough just to fix my own health. I knew so many people were suffering just like I had, doing everything right, but seeing no results. So I started applying these principles with my most challenging clients. Take Rhonda, for example. She was trapped in the yo yo dieting cycle, losing and gaining the same 20 pounds over and over for decades. But it wasn't just about weight. She also struggled with extreme fatigue and debilitating digestive issues. She tried everything: keto, intermittent fasting, you name it. Sometimes she saw temporary results, but they never lasted. Her doctors told her everything looked normal, even though she felt terrible. When we started using the principles behind the metabolic reset system, we identified and addressed the root causes of her metabolic dysfunction. And within a year, she dropped over 60 pounds. Her energy stabilized throughout the day, and for the first time in decades, she feels confident in her body. Rhonda isn't alone. I've now helped hundreds of people who were told, your labs are normal, you're getting older, you need to eat less and exercise more. They followed all the advice, but their health only got worse. Through my work, I've documented exactly what works to restore energy, balance hormones, and reset your metabolism for good, even when nothing else has worked. That's how the metabolic reset system was born, not from theory, but from necessity and real world results. It's the culmination of over 2 decades of personal and clinical experience, cutting edge research on metabolism and cellular health, and proven outcomes with real people just like you. And now I'm going to show exactly how it works. Let's dive deeper into each phase of the metabolic reset system. Phase 1, recalibrate, the foundation of resetting your metabolism. Before your body can heal, we must first remove the hidden barriers that are sabotaging your metabolism at the cellular level. According to research published in Nature Reviews Endocrinology, toxins, insulin resistance, and gut inflammation don't just cause weight gain. They disrupt cellular signaling, affecting energy production, hunger hormones, and even brain function. When these metabolic blockers take over, here's what happens. Inflamed and toxic cells lead to damaged mitochondria, causing exhaustion, brain fog, and a sluggish metabolism. And hormonal imbalances trigger cravings, weight gain, and mood swings. That's why phase 1 focuses on systemic cellular detoxification, precise blood sugar balancing, and targeted gut restoration. The 3 critical areas that must be addressed before any lasting change can occur. Here's what you'll experience in phase 1. Cellular detoxification, which clears out toxins that are blocking energy production and fat burning. Blood sugar stabilization, which eliminates energy crashes, brain fog, and cravings. Inflammatory reset, which removes hidden inflammation triggers that keep you stuck in pain and fatigue. And gut restoration, which strengthens digestion, boosts immunity, and optimizes metabolism. Phase 2, rebuild, nourish, and restore metabolic health. Once we've reduced the inflammation and toxicity keeping your metabolism hostage, it's time to rebuild your metabolic infrastructure. A study in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism found that hormones like insulin, cortisol, and thyroid hormones don't just influence weight, they control every aspect of cellular function. What most people don't realize is that nutrient deficiencies, chronic stress, and poor sleep keep the body stuck in survival mode, making it physiologically impossible to burn fat or generate stable energy. When you're stuck in survival mode, here's what happens. Chronically high cortisol triggers fat storage, especially around the midsection. Sluggish thyroid function slows down your metabolism, making weight loss nearly impossible. And brain fog and exhaustion leave you feeling drained no matter how much you sleep. So here's what you'll experience in phase 2. Metabolic nutrition, where you'll discover the exact foods, combinations, and timing that optimize your unique metabolism. Hormonal rebalancing, where you'll reset insulin, cortisol, and reproductive hormones to work with your body instead of against it. Stress resilience, to stop stress from triggering fat storage and metabolic chaos. And deep sleep optimization, where you'll repair your metabolism while you sleep by restoring your natural sleep cycles. Phase 3, reclaim, achieving long-term health and metabolic flexibility. The fatal flaw in most health programs is their short-term focus, which is why 97% of people regain the weight plus more within 3 years. A landmark study published in Cell Metabolism found that people who maintain lifelong metabolic health don't rely on willpower or restriction. They develop metabolic flexibility, stress resilience, and personalized nutrition strategies that align with their unique biochemistry. When you achieve metabolic flexibility, there's no more energy crashes, cravings, or bloating after meals. No more strict calorie counting or excessive food tracking. And also, no more extreme diets, excessive workouts, or restriction. Instead, your body naturally regulates weight, energy, and hunger without micromanaging it. You enjoy food without fear of weight gain because your metabolism is adaptable. Your energy remains steady no matter what life throws your way. Take Teresa, for example. She had spent thousands on supplements and diets, yet still struggled with extreme fatigue, embarrassing bloating, and sugar cravings that controlled her every food choice. Through the Metabolic Reset System, Teresa systematically worked through the 3 phases: recalibrate, rebuild, and reclaim, and something incredible happened. Her energy doubled, her cravings disappeared completely, her brain fog lifted, and she experienced mental clarity she hadn't felt since her 20s. Once her metabolism started working properly, her body finally did what it was designed to do: stabilize energy, balance cravings, and support optimal health. This isn't about eating less or exercising more. It's about fixing what's broken beneath the surface. Now that you understand the 3 transformational phases of the metabolic reset system, there's something crucial you need to know. Your metabolic dysfunction is as unique as your fingerprint. That's the critical truth most health experts completely miss. The specific combination of factors causing your fatigue, your weight gain, and your brain fog isn't identical to anyone else's. Your genetic makeup, environmental exposures, stress patterns, gut microbiome, and hormone levels, they all create a metabolic profile that is completely unique to you. That's why cookie cutter programs haven't worked. Generic diet and exercise plans leave you frustrated, and even healthy changes don't always produce the results you expect. Because your metabolism doesn't need a one-size-fits-all plan. It needs a customized approach based on what's actually happening inside your body. Think about it. You've probably watched a friend or family member get amazing results from a diet or program that did absolutely nothing for you. Or maybe you've experienced temporary success only to crash harder than before when your unique system rebelled against a one-size-fits-all approach. That's not your fault. It's the fatal flaw in virtually every health program available today. Restoring metabolic health isn't just about what you do, it's about identifying the exact factors that are keeping your unique system stuck. That's exactly why I developed a proprietary metabolic assessment that pinpoints the specific factors blocking your metabolism from functioning optimally. Unlike standard medical tests that only look for disease, this comprehensive assessment identifies the hidden imbalances, deficiencies, and disruptions unique to your body and the metabolic blockers that have been sabotaging your efforts all along. Using this precision approach, we can create a personalized roadmap that addresses your specific metabolic blockers. No more guessing. No more following generic protocols that weren't designed for your unique biology. Because when we target the real problem, everything changes. And this is the missing piece that makes the metabolic reset system so effective when nothing else has worked. By now, you've discovered why inflammation and toxicity lock your metabolism in a fat storing state, why hormonal balance is the key to sustainable energy and effortless weight management, and how metabolic flexibility creates lasting health without restriction. But let's be brutally honest about something. Information without implementation creates zero transformation. You can know exactly what's been holding you back, but if you don't take targeted action, nothing changes. And that's why I'm inviting you to take the next step. Let's talk about how to master your metabolism once and for all so you can burn body fat, reach your ideal weight, and achieve optimal health. This is your opportunity to uncover the exact factors keeping your unique metabolism stuck and receive a customized roadmap to restore your energy, balance your hormones, and release stubborn weight without extreme dieting or deprivation. Here's what you'll receive in your metabolic breakthrough assessment: a 90-minute personalized consultation where we'll conduct a detailed metabolic assessment designed to uncover your unique history, symptoms, and health challenges; a comprehensive metabolic function analysis using advanced assessment tools to pinpoint the precise factors keeping you stuck; a professional lab analysis, if available, with an expert review of your past 6 months of lab work, spotting hidden metabolic disruptors that standard tests often miss. You'll also receive a customized metabolic reset plan with a clear step-by-step action plan designed specifically for your body's needs. Imagine finally having clarity. No more guessing, no more trial and error, and no more wasting time and money on approaches that were not designed for your unique metabolism. If you're ready to stop guessing and start healing, if you're ready to finally experience what it feels like to have your body working with you instead of against you, then this is your next step. For a limited time, I'm offering the Metabolic Breakthrough Assessment for only $197. But here's the catch: I only take on a limited number of clients at a time so I can give each person my full attention. So once these spots are filled, you'll have to wait for the next opening. So if you're ready, don't wait. Click the link that is somewhere around this video to secure your spot now. And before I go, I want to leave you with this. Imagine waking up naturally, feeling clear-headed and energized before your feet even hit the floor. Looking in the mirror and recognizing yourself again, not just physically, but seeing the spark return to your eyes. Making better, healthier choices without feeling deprived because your body now craves the foods that nourish it instead of the ones that have been keeping you sick. And moving through your day with steady, reliable energy, feeling strong, confident, and in control instead of counting the hours until you can collapse. This isn't a fantasy. It's the reality my clients experience when they stop battling symptoms and finally address the root causes of their metabolic dysfunction. This moment is your turning point. The difference between staying stuck in metabolic prison and experiencing true health freedom comes down to this moment of decision. Will you keep going down the same path, one that has only led to frustration? Or will you take a proven shortcut to transformation, one that's already helped hundreds of others reclaim their health? I've already built the roadmap. Now it's your turn. Right now, I'm offering you the exact blueprint I've used to help my clients restore their energy, balance their hormones, and release stubborn weight without extreme dieting, deprivation, or endless trial and error. It's called the Metabolic Breakthrough Assessment, a personalized roadmap designed for your unique metabolic needs. But don't wait. I only take on a limited number of clients each month, and this special $197 pricing won't last forever. So click the link that you will find somewhere around this video and take the first step towards your metabolic breakthrough. You are not broken. Your body is designed to heal. I know how frustrating it is to feel like you're doing everything right and still not getting the results you deserve. But I want you to hear me when I say this. Your body is not broken. It's designed to heal, to thrive, and to work for you, not against you. You don't have to stay stuck in exhaustion, cravings, and frustration. You don't have to keep guessing or wondering what's wrong. The answers are right in front of you, and I'm here to help you every step of the way. So click the link to book your metabolic breakthrough assessment, and let's take this first step together. I'll see you there.